Welcome back. Today I'm up hanging out with Dave for some Parawing practice. We are here in southern New Jersey at Lakes Bay, just inland of Atlantic City. Lakes Bay is a flat water spot that really soaks up the summer winds. The wind was blowing a steady 14 miles per hour with plenty of 25 plus gusts. Dave is on a 100-liter wingboard with a 1,700 square centimeter GoFoil, and he's riding the BRM 4.7 meter Kanaha. Dave is a kite surfer, winger, and for the past couple weeks he's been working hard on this Parawing. Having a wing foil background really helps make the Parawing feel pretty intuitive, and I bet some kite flying skills are really helpful. All that hard work's paying off, and he looks like he's really getting the hang of this thing. Where I parked, the wind had a bit of an onshore flow, so I decided to paddle as far out as I could to prevent drifting back to the beach while I was waiting for a gust. Luckily, this Parawing comes with a nice little bag, which is perfect for storing it while you're paddling. I am 85 kilograms, and I'm on an 84-liter board with the Unifoil Progression 170, and I'm on the 4.2 meter Ranger from North. I needed a strong gust to get going, and with that, I still needed to build board speed and pump my legs pretty hard to get on foil. I fumbled this first jibe pretty hard, but I kept pumping and the wing inflated again. I was powered back up and on my way. It's wild, once you're on foil, you're so powered up. Going toe side, it feels pretty natural to hold it with one hand. I nailed this jibe. I pushed it up, keeping the leading edge pointed into the wind, and it stayed inflated the whole time, making the turn much smoother. Lakes Bay has some nice open water, and Joe is taking advantage of the long runways to fly his 5-meter Ozone pocket rocket. There was a crew of sailors up by the Holiday Inn. Coming from a surfing background, my whole foil experience revolves around the waves, so it's really cool seeing a whole different crew enjoying themselves on the flat water. Here we have Dave's partner Nancy getting her miles in on this hot summer day. Yep, it was a hot one. The water was 85 degrees and the air was well into the 90s. Everyone was still wearing their full suits though, because the horseflies here are ferocious. If you have any skin showing, they'll find it and draw some blood. I like how much less twisted you are when riding toe side on the Parawing. I remember trying to get upwind with my regular wing and really feeling the twist in my back. The wind range is pretty narrow on this Parawing, but when the gusts come and it hits the sweet spot, it has quite a bit of power and gets you on foil pretty easily. The only way I could get a better upwind angle was by pumping my board. The second I stopped, I would lose my momentum and stall. This was a terrible jibe. I dropped it too low to start, and it lost its air. But these things really want to fly. So as long as I kept pumping, it would pop back up and away I would go. This is my first pack-up attempt. I grabbed the lines, slid my hands up, and started to glide. But the leading edge turned into the wind, and bam, I was back-powered. Lakes Bay has been a popular windsurfing spot for almost 40 years now. And it was cool to see some guys still ripping around on them. The Parawing is a funny device. 1 second you're gently cruising around, and the next second you're getting your arms ripped off and hanging on for dear life. The wind started to get a little spotty for my Parawing, so I went in and grabbed a 4-meter wing. I was having fun zipping around, doing some powered up turns. For some reason I took off my leash, so when I fell my board got away from me, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't grab it. The little bumps just kept pushing it out of my reach. Luckily all the energy was flowing toward the beach, so there was no real danger, but I could see that being pretty bad when you're a mile offshore. When I finally caught up with it on the beach, I was done for the day. But Dave just kept flying, back and forth, perfecting those jibes. That was a good fun day on the water. Thanks for watching.